What is going on, my YouTube family? It is the man in the flesh. Today I really just want to talk about a very simple topic because I was brainstorming ideas for a video today and it kind of just dawned upon me while I was playing Uncharted 4 on my PlayStation 5 that most of y'all do not have still. So suck my ever-loving. It is 2021 and it is September as of the, wait, is it September yet? It's almost September. And it'll be a year in November since these consoles have, God, it'll be a year? Holy shit. I wanted to talk about, since we're almost a year into this, if Sony is charging way too much for their video games. Now, first of all, I know what you're saying. They've been $70 since the PS5 came out last November, but I'm not really just talking about their new games that are dropping, their new exclusives that are becoming, $70 when they're coming out. I kind of want to talk about the director's cuts and what's going on with that, because now we've had two of them with Ghost of Tsushima and Death Stranding is coming out soon. They each get a director's cut and they are going for $70 for the same game. Well, backtrack to Tsushima, that came out pretty recently. I don't know, I am a big fan of Tsushima. I actually played it for the first time on the PS5 with the 60 FPS and all that good shit. I am a really big fan of the game, so I'm not down talking the game at all, but I do want to talk about this director's cut though, because Sony charged people a lot of money for it to add an expansion, which is fine. It's cool that they added like DLC, per se, I guess you could say that. And it gives you at least like 10 hours out of the DLC or something like that. So I mean, that is pretty good, but many people are making the argument to the regular game. The 60 FPS was already there for the PS4 Pro and the PS5 version, and that the graphics aren't really that updated. So you are paying $70 for that DLC unless you've already owned it and you can pay the $30. And then on top of that, the pricing got really confusing because Sony wasn't really clear on what was going on. At first I thought it was $20, and a lot of other people did too if you had it on the PS4 version, or I don't even know, something like that. It ended up being $30. So $30 for pretty much a DLC, an expansion to the game. Was it a good deal? That leads me to the next thing with Death Stranding. That is coming out soon. Now, Death Stranding, I'm going to have to look up what it's adding because I truly don't even know. Death Stranding Director's Cut is packed with tons of new content, enhanced gameplay features. We are introducing more weapons, equipment, vehicles, variety of new modes, missions, and areas to explore, expanded storylines, and enhancements to the UI. So, I don't know if it's going to be worth the money yet, but do you think it is a good deal if you already have owned the game to pay $30 for an upgrade? Now with Tsushima, it was, a little bit of an upgrade to the actual game, but then the DLC. So do you think that was worth the $30 there, or the $70 for the whole entire thing? Or do you think that Death Stranding is gonna be worth that money too? Because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be $30 again, maybe even more than that if you've already owned it on PS4. Is it really worth it if Sony keeps doing this and recycling the same games by adding more content? I mean, listen, everybody's gonna have a different opinion, of course, but nobody wants the same recycled game over and over. But also, they haven't really done this much. They usually drop new games. I just think they don't really have a lot of games in their vault this year, so they're gonna recycle stuff and put out DLC for it, which is fine if you really like the game and you're willing to go around too with some DLC and a little bit of enhanced graphics or gameplay or whatever. I mean, that is completely fine. That's why I'm making this video. I want everybody else's opinion on this. Is Sony charging too much for their games in general? And are they charging too much for content that can be seen as just recycled? Let me know what you think, Xbox fanboys, because I'm sure that you'll find a place in these comments. Anyway, I will see you next time, whenever next time is. It's been a hell of a ride. I'll see you next time. Peace out.